update this month, friends, for all SNAP beneficiaries. Congress and the federal government have just released new information for this week and October. There are over 12 states that have just approved new monthly benefit increases for their residents. Lawmakers and state officials have been working very hard on releasing new details on these new monthly benefit checks. Also, minimum and maximum benefits for low-income households have been adjusted this year. Texas has also announced their new relief plan for the residents who are experiencing financial hardships right now. There are so many details, friends, to cover in today's video. So please make sure you watch until the end, especially if you receive monthly benefit checks. To say thank you so much for joining me here every day when I post a video, I'm giving away 4 $75 Walmart gift cards every week. Please make sure that you click and then like several of my videos and also comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Now, friends, there is no denying that the year 2022 has been especially hard on the wallet of the average American. With inflation rate for August pegged at 8.3%, United States residents are paying more for basic necessities, such as food and gas. So, friends, effective on October 1st, 2022, Pennsylvania will increase the income threshold for all applicants to 200% of the federal poverty income guidelines. With this change, more than 420,000 additional Pennsylvanians in more than 174,000 households will be newly eligible for SNAP and are expected to receive an average of $63 a month. Department of Human Services Executive Deputy Secretary Andrew Barnes told reporters this week, expanding eligibility for SNAP allows us to extend a reprieve to people who may be struggling so we can help more Pennsylvanians meet this most essential need that literally fuels us to live, work, grow, and thrive. Beginning October 1st, 2022, the state will expand broad-based categorical eligibility for SNAP benefits. While SNAP is a federal program and SNAP benefits are funded through the federal budget, states administer eligibility and issuance of the benefits. There is a policy that gives states, including the state of Pennsylvania, the flexibility to determine appropriate income thresholds and extend SNAP benefits to low-income families and any individual who would otherwise struggle to afford food. SNAP helps more than 1.8 million residents of Pennsylvania by providing money each month to spend on groceries, helping households have resources to purchase enough food to avoid going hungry. The Connecticut Department of Social Services also announced that over 200,000 families receiving SNAP benefits will be receiving emergency funds. The department delivered $33.9 million in emergency SNAP benefits. The emergency funding was authorized by the Family First Crisis Response Act and added a minimum of $95 in extra food aid to all families and individuals who are currently enrolled in the program. The new emergency allotment raises the total amount of emergency funding by the state of Connecticut to $855 million since the start of the crisis, with this being the 29th month that the emergency funds have been allotted. With the current state of the economy in mind, the state of New York, under Governor Kathy Hochul, has also announced that will inject approximately $234 million of federal funding to help those currently receiving food stamp assistance. In a proposal that was announced this month, Governor Hochul stated that those individuals who are already receiving food stamps will continue to see the extra benefits they received since the start of the crisis, as well as any additional amount from the $234 million fund that was sanctioned. Governor Hochul said in an official statement, "Too many hardworking New Yorkers continue to feel the effects of the crisis, struggling to make ends meet and put food on the table. Those currently receiving SNAP benefits will be eligible to receive an additional payment from the fund. This means that even if a household is already near or at the maximum benefit level of $835 for a household of 4, they will still receive a supplemental payment of at least $95. It is estimated that over 1.6 million households and more than 2.8 million New Yorkers benefited from SNAP during the month of July alone. Friends, the keyword for this video is Mount Taylor. If you would like to enter today's Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below this keyword, which is Mount Taylor, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And friends, do make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Remember, friends, that the more videos that you watch and leave a comment on, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Ever since the start of the crisis in 2020, online grocery shopping has become the norm in the United States, with millions of American citizens benefiting from the USDA's proactive measure to enable thousands of stores to accept online SNAP benefits. With food stamps primarily designed to help those who come from low-income households, this initiative has helped them gain access of quality food products and groceries that they may have geographically been unable to access. According to experts, individuals must create an account in order to be able to use their EBT cards to order groceries online. With online grocery shopping becoming more popular, several big-name brands have started accepting SNAP online, including Amazon, Walmart, and Whole Foods. Well, my marvelous and awesome friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this evening. Thank you so much, friends, for watching all of the videos I post. I greatly appreciate all of you. And to say thank you, I'm announcing a winner for the Walmart gift card giveaway in a video later today. So friends, please remember to enter the keywords in the comment section below and do stay tuned for that video. Thank you and have a wonderful and blessed Monday. Plan before it can become law. The state of Maryland is also paying $300 to individuals and $500 to families. Those who qualify for a stimulus payment will automatically be processed either via direct deposit or paper checks unless their address on file is not verifiable. This Monday, President Biden will host 2 critical Democratic senators for individual meetings at the White House as he enters a crucial week for his massive infrastructure bill. Senators Joe Manchin and Tom Carper, 2 committee chairmen central to the infrastructure legislative process, will meet separately with President Biden at the White House to discuss the issue. A White House official said, "The president is having individual meetings today with Senators Carper and Manchin concerning the American Jobs Plan and the ongoing talks in Congress about the urgent need to invest in our infrastructure."
I also want to update the people on the progress that we've made in our recovery and the next steps that we're going to be taking. As we learned Friday, the economy created 266,000 jobs in April. In fact, altogether, since the time we took office, we've created more than 1.5 million jobs in the country. It's the most jobs created in the first 100 days of any president on record, more than 3 times the solid job creation that President Carter saw in his first 100 days, and more than 6 times what President Reagan saw. In the 3 months before I got here, our country was creating roughly 60,000 jobs a month. In the 3 months since we've gotten here, we've been creating on average 500,000 jobs per month. In the first quarter, our economy grew at 6.4% rate, outpacing the growth we're seeing from our friends in the Eurozone. Because of the American Rescue Plan, forecasters are projecting we'll see the fastest economic growth in nearly 40 years in the months to come. We're moving in the right direction. So let's be clear. Our economic plan is working. I never said, and no serious analyst ever suggested, that climbing out of the deep, deep hole our economy was in would be simple, easy, immediate, or perfectly steady. Remember, 22 million Americans lost their jobs in this pandemic. So, some months will exceed expectations, others will fall short. The question is, what is the trend line? Are we headed in the right direction? Are we taking the right steps to keep it going? And the answer clearly is yes.
Both meetings with Manchin and Carper will occur first this week. Then Joe Biden will meet with the top 4 congressional leaders and a group of Senate GOP senators on infrastructure later this week. President Biden has made clear, both publicly and privately, he is genuine in his desire to see if there's a pathway toward a bipartisan agreement on spending for physical infrastructure. While he has put a $2.3 trillion infrastructure proposal on the table, he has said he is open to hearing ideas from Republicans and compromise to a point. Top Biden advisors describe Biden's intent as genuine and that he's willing to talk to Republicans to see if there's a pathway forward. But there is already a counteroffer on the table right now. A group of Senate Republicans sent a $568 billion counterproposal to the White House last month, and staff-level discussions have been going on between the two sides in days since. Biden will meet with a group of Senate Republicans in the Oval Office on Thursday. There are many different things that could happen after these meetings. The Biden administration may decide to agree with the $568 billion counterproposal. On the other hand, President Joe Biden may finally decide to add a 4th stimulus check into the infrastructure plan and then pass the entire bill via the budget reconciliation process. But the problem is that Democratic Senator Joe Manchin has said he does not want to see passed with only the Democratic support and no Republican support. Republicans and Democrats could cut a more modest deal on infrastructure and then come back later using the budget reconciliation process to pass some of Biden's more ambitious reforms, such as paid family leave and extending the expanded child tax credit. Currently, Republicans and Democrats are divided on multiple issues, although they need to come back to an agreement soon. The GOP party is ready to kill the $300 crisis unemployment boost. A growing number of GOP officials and business owners say that it's time to end the historic enhancement in order to push more people to rejoin the labor workforce. So what do you think about this, everyone? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. In my opinion, I think it's a terrible idea for lawmakers to end the $300 unemployment benefit. Millions of Americans throughout the United States are still financially struggling right now, and this crisis is still ongoing.